lo que le calorcito, mientito de Puerto Rico.
Hello my people, how's it going? This is your brother from another mother, Dave speaking. Back again with yet a second installment of Cooking Cantonese with Dave, part 2. Prior version, I taught you guys how to cook Cantonese style pork fried rice. I hope y'all people enjoyed it while y'all still were savoring for yet another installment. Therefore, my friends, I'm back. Only this time, I'm going to cook Cantonese style beef lo mein. So my friends, let's get right to it, okay? So I'm going to zoom in the cam for a moment so I could give you the ingredients on what we're going to have right now. This is the main part, which is lo mein noodles, which has already been pre-cooked. And it's ready to go on the fryer. We have green chopped peppers, sliced yellow onions, and as in Forrest, if I could steal a catchphrase from Forrest Gump, Jenny and I are like peas and carrots. And of course, part of the main ingredient, which is skirt beef, which is to be prepared as beef lo mein, not to be confused with pepper steak. Okay. So right about now, I'm going to pause briefly so we could get down and dirty with the cooking process. Okay. So stay tuned, fellas. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back again with part 2 with cooking Cantonese with Dave. And right now I've added 2 more ingredients that will be set up for later on after we start proceeding with the cooking process, which is for garnishing. So you can see in the cam right now, freshly cut green spring onions and bean sprouts. That'll be good to give it a nice little flavor and crunch to it. And all the main ingredients that we've mentioned beforehand. I already have my trusty little wok. It's already doused in cooking oil, so it's almost ready to go. So let's get started now. We're gonna take right here the beef, and little by little, start cooking in all this beef in there. Bear with me for a few moments. Like I said, this is a one-man situation, which I'm doing the cam all by myself. I'm doing this solo. It's a solo act. So I am frying up a little bit the beef. I'm roasting it up real nice and cool so that the beef will get this nice glorious texture, so to speak. It's real nice. If you could smell it, oh my goodness, this is fabulous. It's real good to see and witness. This is a joy for me. Now that we got this already sauteing on the pan, we're gonna proceed and bring on the onions. Green pepper. And we're getting ready to start mixing all these ingredients in.
You get the impression that I'm cooking pepper steak, and being for the benefit of the doubt, I'm not cooking pepper steak, fellas. I am cooking lo mein, but this is part of the ingredients that is similar to a conventional pepper steak ingredient, which most likely people would get used to seeing. So as you can see right now, I'm just mixing this all up, making sure that all the ingredients is well in balance and in its place. So after that, I start basting everything up. Then we'll put in the rest in, so for good measures, okay? I will be pausing for a moment, and in the meantime, I'll be continuing in the second phase, which is adding up the veggies or part of the veggies and the noodles, so that way everything will sink in perfectly, okay? So guys, stay tuned. I'll be right back shortly, okay?
Hello, this is Dave once more, and I'm back again with another installment of Cooking Cantonese Part 2. And as we have recounted, we're cooking at this moment Cantonese style beef lo mein. So let's take a sneak peek so that way you'll have a familiarity on what we're cooking right now.
I'm gonna unveil this lid, and oh my goodness, look how glorious this thing looks. It is piping hot right now. You can tell by the steam that you can see that it is already almost there, almost at its purpose, at its peak. So now, I didn't mention prior, I like cooking a lo mein and adding this right here. These are baby bella mushrooms. So in the meantime, I'm gonna add this to the recipe. Okay, so bear with me for a few moments while I switch hands, and I'm gonna proceed to put these little babies in there. They're real good. They're nice. It gives so much flavor to the lo mein. This is the second time that I did it. The last lo mein that I did was pork and shrimp lo mein. This is my second time around doing lo mein, and it's coming out fabulous right now. So just as soon as I start pouring in all the rest of these veggies and adding the noodles in there, this my friends is gonna be awesome. You're gonna love it. Like I said, why don't y'all guys start cooking for a change and get your lazy butts over here? Use the kitchen for something, and don't let mommy and daddy, after being winded on a hard day's work, do the cooking. Surprise them sometime, okay? Do something a little bit nice and constructive for a change. That'll please everybody, especially coming around Mother's Day. Besides, I'm recording this on April 25th, 2019. This is the first time in 3 years since I haven't done a yet another cooking video, so I think it was well about time and long overdue that I've done something. So yeah, I've been kind of busy as of late, but so far everything is so far so good. Can't complain. I give thanks to the Lord, and I give thanks to Mother Nature for nurturing me, everything that I've done out of myself. So we'll be right back shortly, and we'll put in all the finishing touches in the meantime, okay? Stay tuned. Bye.
I'm back again with another installment of Part 3's Cooking Cantonese with Dave. Our recipe for today is Cantonese style beef lo mein.
And right about now, I have additional ingredients so I could show to you. This is Kikkoman soy sauce. This is the real deal. This is not the cheap salsa china that I brung the other day on the first installment. And sweet soy glaze that will add a nice tanginess to the lo mein noodles. And the final ingredients that we're going to use on our finishing touches, which is peas and carrots, bean sprouts, and freshly sliced green onions. And let's check out, see how things are going. Voila! My goodness. And not to forget, noodles that we're gonna mix along with this, so that way it'll be all nice and ready. So now I'm gonna switch hands right now, so that way I could use my right hand. Keep in mind I'm a righty. I'm gonna use the Kikkoman soy sauce right here. I got it too up close and personal. Bear with me. And we're gonna drench this little baby in. Give it an added rich color to it. I'll mix it up real nice. Look how beautiful it looks. Isn't it lovely? This looks gorgeous. I mean, you talk about getting this thing off the hooks. It takes the guesswork out of everyday cooking, you know. In my case, that I'm a Puerto Rican, un boricua que me acostumbra a comer arroz con habichuela y lechón asado. Those who doesn't speak Spanish, my apologies. I'm talking to my Puerto Rican friends on the web as well, that I'm used to eating rice and beans and fried pork chops or fried chicken or whatever we got on the side order. Now we're gonna drench in this little baby. The concoction is the soy glaze. So as we switch hands again, we're gonna proceed and give it a little mix up. And it's gonna get nice and tangier by the minute as soon as I mix these concoctions in. This looks out of this world. Out of this world. And flavors are kicking in. The green peppers, the onions, the mushrooms, and it's becoming like a brownish gravy. That's what I'm looking for. The brownness of the gravy, that juices that comes out of the obviously the beef after it was pre-marinated. I marinated this prior, adding a lot of garlic, onions, salt, pepper, and a little bit of ginger to go along with it as well. I mean, it is, on my view, it's off the hook, babe. Now, I'm gonna put in the veggies right here, just to get this added touch to it. My friends, this is something that I've learned to do in a while, because a lot of people love this type of dinner. You know, like instead of the everyday grind. In my case, you know, I consume lots of rice in the household. This is something that'll break the monotony of eating everyday rice. You know, do something different. You know. And yeah, you know, I admit I love eating rice and beans. I love eating Chinese food, and their main source is cooking fried rice and among other things, you know. But you know, this changes everything. This is a real alternative for most people that are, you know, like they don't want to cook rice or something like that. so they would switch into cooking something else, you know, like adding in some flavor or pizzazz when it comes to cooking Chinese, you know. So now that everything is all well brewed here, I figure we're gonna have to bring in the noodles. So that way we'll have everything all set up, you know. We'll cook these babies up in an instant. So now, ladies and gentlemen, bring on this, the noodles, okay? There we go, inside there. Make sure that everything is all in there. You see the noodles are in there. Now little by little, we're gonna start separating these little babies up. At first it's a little hassle, but once you get into the hang of it, then things will be nice and worthwhile to get used to, you know. But I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna want to cook this over and over again, and believe me, you're gonna have a blast. This is my, in my point of view, an alternative for those who doesn't want to cook rice. And this is like an easy way for making you know, a takeout dinner, you know. And this beats 10 billion times a takeout dinner because God knows what these Chinese restaurants or these wannabe Chinese cooks would do, you know. And me, I like to cook from scratch, you know. I like to do things very nice and gingerly, you know. Make sure that all the right ingredients are in there. If not, what you're gonna cook is a pile of crap, so to speak. So let me pause briefly, and I'll get back to you ASAP for the finishing touches of this meal, okay? Believe me, you're gonna love this. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll be right back. Once again, this is Dave speaking, and as you can see, this is almost the final results of our recipe for today, which is beef lo mein. And my God, this is fabulous. Now for the finishing touches, I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of bean sprouts. And to top it all off, we're going to use the green onions that could, you know, I use this nice and green so that way it could, I save those for last. Why? Because they bring out the flavor when it's, and especially when it's freshly cut. Now we're gonna mix these things up real nice. Don't want to overcook it, just a little saute, that's all. And it'll bring out all the richness, all the flavor among mixing up the rest of the ingredients, which is the veggies, the beef, peppers, onions. Oh God, this is off the hook. Brothers, sisters, you want to learn how to do this? All you gotta do is go to my YouTube channel. I will have this posted soon, or look me up on Facebook, and you'll have more information regarding to this. Believe me, you're gonna love this, okay? And now it's almost time for me to turn off the stove. I think I'm gonna serve me a plate later on for this. Look at this. This is a fine piece of work. I feel dandy today doing this. I am so pleased with my work. No, it's so good. Anybody, hey cuz, Angel, that means you. You've been hanging around too much PF Chang's one too many times. Why don't you hop on a plane, come to Puerto Rico and visit me so I can hook you up a real Chinese food made by this little Puerto Rican, all right? I challenge you. The challenge is open. Whenever you want to come, be there, all right? Well, my friends, I've been busting a sweat here, so but I've been so happy to share this video with you, and hope someday that once you get the hang and the knack of going throughout this process and cooking, you're gonna find out you're gonna love this. All right, so my friends, my family, everyone and anybody that's watching me on the World Wide Web, whether if it's on YouTube or on Facebook, may God bless. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend, okay? Bye.
Hello people, this is Dave speaking. As an added bonus, you're gonna see me eat this plate that you're feasting your eyes on, which is the finished product that I've just concocted, which is a beef lo mein. So you can see it's all chopped up with veggies, peppers, onions, green onions, mushrooms, peas and carrots like in Forrest Gump. But I believe you boys and girls, you're gonna love this. I guarantee you that. So guys, I'm gonna dig in. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya.
El chinito que le caló frito. Mientras